Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So on today's video we are heading out to the boot fair, but we are heading out to a different boot fair. So our normal Saturday boot fair, the last one was last week. So after I sort of found out that one was going to be closing, I did sort of have a look around to see if I could find any other Saturday boot fairs, and in my search this one come up. It's about sort of a 45-minute drive from where I live, but I really wanted to sort of give it a go. It looked really interesting because it is actually an all year round boot fair. And yeah, what we'll do is we will get to the footage of me at the boot fair, and what we'll do is once we get back we will then sort of discuss how I think it went. So let's get to it and see what we can find.
You all right there, mate? How much do you have on the phone?
Sorry?
How much did you have on your phone?
Oh, the old phone there?
Yeah.
And there we go. I've got a 30, I'll take 25. I mean, yeah, I'll take 25. You've got a little thing at the back, because I can't be open.
Yeah.
It's been changed to put a new, it's working.
Yeah.
My mate next door, they put a new cable, works for a telephone company, and they put a new, different one. It used to be one of these.
Yeah, it was
old-fashioned,
analog line, yeah.
Yeah. So he took it out and put a new one, and it's working.
I think 25 is going to be a bit too much for me. No probs. Alright, cheers,
20
mate.
is the lowest I can go. It's up to you. No, London, I'll get a 43. I'm going to do London, Guildford next, I think it's 2 weeks time. I'll get 35, but I'll get down here. Checked.
Alright, give me 10 minutes before we come
Alright,
back.
yeah.
Alright, cheers, mate.
It was a phone one. Oh, it's not a bad room. It's French room. No, that's not bad. It's French. It's not a bad room. It's better than those. it yet?
No, it's not.
I want to go to friends that I thought, no, I didn't
Yeah,
want
mate,
to
what do you have on them?
A 25 for the pair though.
Right.
I didn't want to go 2 days. And
No.
That's a
15,
nice
that
thing,
one.
isn't it? No mate this week.
Who's that?
Ian.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
Your friends there.
Yeah, we're okay now.
Okay, I'll probably pop back. Cheers, mate.
Okay. There's quite a lot more got to get out yet.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Signs and everything.
Five minutes later.
Yeah, mate, let's do 30 full free.
I'll do 35.
30 is literally the most I can go on.
Oh, that's fine. That's 25 for them, and then he's 50, that'll be 40. So. Go on, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
There you go, mate.
Alright, that's good.
Alright.
You alright for the bag?
Yeah, I'll put them in here.
That's a good deal, that. What do you got?
What's that?
There you go. You've got a good price for that. Thanks
Cheers,
very
mate.
much.
Thanks a
Cheers.
lot.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, so we are now back from the boot fair, and yeah, very interesting day actually. So as I said at the beginning, this is a new boot fair. I've never been here before. I just happened to sort of find it the other day or sort of the other week when I was looking. When I found out that our normal Saturday boot fair was going to be closing, I decided to have a look, see if there was a couple of others around the area that were maybe sort of running a bit longer. And this one is actually flagged that it runs sort of all year round. So once the Sunday boot fair's shut, we have actually got some options there to maybe continue doing a few more sort of boot fair videos. But yeah, it wasn't as big or successful as I thought it would be today. As you can see, we've only got 3 things, and they all come from the same seller in the same purchase as well. But I am going to, probably in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to sort of try that boot fair again, see if it is any better, and yeah, if it's the same sort of thing next time, I probably will sort of remove it from sort of the options. Because it's not just a boot fair, it is also a Saturday market as well, and it does run on both sort of Saturday and Sundays, so it does give me a bit of options. But let's have a look at what I actually did pick up today. And as you see, I have got 3 figures in front of me. So these are all cast iron banks, like money boxes, and they're all vintage. I haven't got sort of exact years on sort of each of them, but I have managed to sort of track them down online. So the first one that we've got is the Michelin Man. So once again, as I say, it's a cast iron sort of money box, and the way you get into it is actually a little screw on the back that you unscrew to take it off. And we paid £30 for everything, but I'm going to put it down to sort of £10 per figure. So we paid £10 for the Michelin Man money box. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of about £40. So that would net us roughly sort of £19 and 70p profit. Then next up, we have got the Esso Mr. Oil and Oil Girl cast iron money boxes. Now these are actually the German edition. So if you actually look sort of below, So this is where it would say Oil Girl and sort of Mr. Oil on the English versions. But yeah, these are the German versions. So looking online, no, sorry, we paid £20 for these two. And looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of around sort of £50. And the profit on those would be about £12.63. So they have been sort of quite difficult to find these, because there are a lot of reproductions, but there are sort of slight differences in the reproductions. So on the Michelin, if you actually look at the base, there's normally sort of a white circle around his feet. That signifies that is only present on the reproduction. Oh, sorry. And with the SO money boxes, the spacing between the letters is different. So on the original ones, the last letter, or the R, because it will be Mr. or Hair, line up with the E, and then the first letter of the second word lines up with the O. So you see they're both sort of roughly the same, whereas sort of like that gap between them is a lot smaller on the reproductions. So yeah, I am sure that these are sort of the genuine article. So yeah, that is it. As I say, it is very short and sweet today. And I haven't actually edited the footage yet of the boot fair itself, but I can quite imagine that that is going to be quite short as well. But what did we spend? So total spend for today was £30. Total expected sale price is going to be £90, and that would net us a total profit of £32 and 33p. So yeah, even though it was sort of a bit of a trek and sort of not as successful as I was hoping, we've still walked away with a profit. So it could be worse. So with that said, before I wrap up the video, just want to say massive thank you for sort of joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to sort of give it a thumbs up, as that really sort of helps me build the channel with the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you're not already, sort of consider sort of giving me a subscribe today. I am sort of really overwhelmed with sort of how quick the channel has been growing. And yeah, really just trying to sort of push the channel as far as we can. So yeah, if you can sort of give it a subscribe, hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. So with that said, I am going to wrap it up there, and once again, just a massive thank you for joining me today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, bye.